Hello, beautiful people. It is Celia. And as I had promised previously, I am going to do this hopefully pretty short, not too long, twin flame lingo video. All right. Because you know what? As I was learning and as I was going through the journey, as I still am, okay, because it's a pretty lengthy process and it takes years upon years for you to understand and realize that you are in this divine connection, etc. So, basically, I'm still in the learning process, and even, I mean, okay, I'll leave like a little bit of a, how they call it nowadays, tea for later on while I am doing this twin flame lingo review. All right, it's like the other twin flame review, but it's the language. It's the lingo that I wish I would have known also. And it's very interesting too. I think it's going to be insightful. You guys can ask questions below. I'm going to leave the comments open. And also, if I missed anything too, you never know if you've heard of anything else. We're all in this together. We're all in this connection, in this journey. It's called life. It's a stage. It's a theater. And we're all in this together, you know. We're all here to look for enlightenment, for love, for peace and harmony with everybody. So let's get started. And I just want to make a short disclaimer here that by no way, shape, or form do I claim to have any kind of degree or professional certification about this subject matter, okay? Nor does anybody that I really know of. Maybe some other kind of certifications people may have, but still, you know. People may think that, you know, I think I'm a guru, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm just like kind of like a coach, a mentor, and I have a lot of years of experience. And as I said before in the Twin Flame review, you know, these videos don't intend to have any of those of you watching to take action in any aspect of this video to heart. You know, you and only you know for sure, internally and spiritually, if you are a twin flame or have a soul connection, and you are responsible for any actions that you take, and your beliefs are respected. All right, you know what's right from wrong. We all are adults. That I know of. Everybody that is interested in this kind of knowledge and these kind of videos are adults. Ooh, look at the card that I saw on the bottom. So, you know, it's just regardless of your religious background, etc., and or your upbringing, you have a right to enjoy these videos on Amira Salon's channel if you choose to, and you have a right to love deeply and sincerely, and this is why we're all here, like I said. Okay, so this is Celia, your twin flame mentor. Maybe that's my stamp. All right, so then let's start with divine timing. What is it? So divine timing, this has a lot to do with the twin flame connection, all right? It's the kind of timing where what matters is the spiritual and energetic fields of resonance with what has to happen, okay? With what is meant to happen. Don't push things. Just like I tell many of the clients that are, you know, like super anxious and, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And I need to know. And no, you can't. You can't push this. This is why being anxious and wanting your twin to reach out is not up to us. It's not up to us. It's up to the connection, what needs to happen, what has to happen. The divine timing is what all comes into play when, like, the energies and spiritual resonance surrounding us is like in the correct place. That's what happens there with this kind of connection. And you just have to live your life and do you and live it to the fullest and realize that you don't live on anybody else's timing, you know, because your twin has to do certain things on their own time, in their own space, go through their own karmic relationships, go through their own experiences towards what they need to do for their spiritual elevation per se. You just have to be sure that you are of service to others as a twin soul, as in this journey, okay? Love unconditionally and learn every day from your mistakes, from others, but never give up, That's one thing I will tell you guys. Never give up, and never give up knowing that divine timing is in place. All right. And remember, in the spiritual world, like I tell my clients, time is irrelevant in the spirit world. That's why they say in a lot of readings, not only in mine, in a lot of readings, that the energies can extend or come from, the month before. They can like roll over, like the minutes on the phone. Oh my gosh, did I just say something and it doesn't make sense? Roll over minutes. Yeah, that's I think when cell phones came out, right? So, I'm just shuffling and seeing what cards come out as I'm saying the twin flame lingo. So, guess what? There's something called the false, fake twin flame, all right? And this is like a catalyst. It doesn't happen to everyone, but it did happen to me. And they say that this individual, this energy comes in, and the craziest aspect is they may be the same sign as your twin flame. So actually this person was. And this person was a lot older than me. I was about, like I said, I think in the review, I said that I was 36, 37. And this gentleman, after my twin flame had broken up with me, for the first 6 months we were together, I went out with this older gentleman, but he was the false twin flame. And I realized this after. There's a lot of signs that let you know that this is your false twin flame, because you learn from the false twin flame to then go into your twin flame journey. All right. And this is extremely excruciating, because you learn from this energy, from the false twin. There's certain indicators also, such as they never concrete anything, as in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. It's maybe going out, and mind you, I was going out with this person for like 4 years, okay? And during those 4 years, there was nothing concrete. There was just going out, and it was all about the intimacy also, that passion. And he is the same sign as my twin flame. So it's a lot of synchronicities that after the fact is that I noticed. So if you had someone or have had someone, and it may be the false twin flame, okay? You may think it is your twin flame, but it may be the false twin flame. And that goes a lot more in depth, okay? So then actually the main aspect of the false twin flame, that there's something that's never concrete. There's never like a boyfriend-girlfriend situation where it is something that's already established, okay? That person could be using you for sex. That person could just be using you to go out, to have someone to hold on their arm. That looks great, well, when I was younger. But regardless, it's something of a different type of energy. And I know for a fact, and I told him when he kept on trying to reach out to me, this was just even a few months ago, I told my false twin flame to stop reaching out to me, that he was a narcissist. I mean, this was really, really bad. I mean, really a narcissistic situation where a narcissistic sociopath, he even didn't care. And it was like if he was confirming the fact that he is a narcissist, my false twin flame. And this has been like going on forever and ever. Like when he felt like it, he'd reach out to me. We went out for quite a few years. And even when I was with my real twin flame, yes, I went out with others. And I wasn't even sure about the connection with my twin flame. It was something that was pretty much concrete by last year, when everything happened, and I realized the connection was of a twin flame, and I let go of the false twin flame like a lot before that, I mean, mind you, it's been what, 6, 7, 8 years, I'm not sure anymore. So then, okay, so twin flame, let's go on to the twin flame, because I had to type up everything. So the twin flame is, as we were explaining, and this is the main thing that you're going to hear, it's one soul split in two. And they say that twin flames are our most perfect mirrors. And they're the only ones who give us a true and honest reflection of who we are and where we are in our lives at any given time. So when you look at each other, it's so awkward, because when I didn't realize that it was this kind of connection, I would look at him and think, okay, it's an uncanny feeling, of knowing this person from before. But you just let it go, because I mean, the material aspect of life is just here, in, on, around us. There's, just ads all over the place letting you know that skinny and looking malnourished is a good thing, and that having a Mercedes and a top-notch car, it makes you awesome. There's just certain things like that it just has nothing to do with the kind of spiritual situation, elevation, awakening that needs to happen with many, many, many of us. And we have to let go of ego and arrogance and all of those materialistic aspects of life. So this twin flame aspect is not only your twin reflects everything in us that is good, and I can recognize that. I really resonate with that, because we had such an amazing connection. But there's also a mirror in regards to fears or perceived weaknesses that we feel we have, and they come from childhood, and they come from karmic past lives and what has happened in your past lives. It's very, very detailed, guys, and I would be here like for 5 hours doing a video. But this is basically something that is reflected in each of us, so we can work through all of that together, and not necessarily together in person, okay? This is spiritually also. That's why each energy, the divine masculine and divine feminine, needs to work on themselves. So then if union is going to happen, okay, in this lifetime, if it's going to happen, it'll happen, and you guys will be awakened, okay? So then loving your twin flame is as if you are loving yourself, because technically you are. You are the other half. You are your other half. All right? If you guys don't understand it, just let me know. Let me know. And also remember that the twin flame reading is still on special. It's still on sale, $30 for 30 minutes. So, that's all good, guys. And so then you're often confused with the terms soulmate, twin flames, the half of one's soul, etc., where the other person completes you. Yeah, the soulmate is different. It is a deep spiritual connection. But the true twin flame energy is all about spiritual mastery. It's ascension, enlightenment, all right? And it's about learning also to surrender and let go. Let go of control issues. Let go of, just like the cards. Just like the other cards, the Love Oracle cards, a lot of them say the same thing. So then they say, like the soulmate, that's another one, another word in my lingo list. Okay, and remember, guys, if I forgot a word, please just write it down below, and then we'll talk about it. So then it's like a best friend, the soulmate, but it's more. It's like one person in the world that knows you better than anyone else. Yeah. It's a best friend. Look what came out. Fun times. Woohoo. Fun times is coming in August. I feel so hyped up for August. I really, really do. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to tell you some tea. All right. But just keep that in mind, because today was an amazing day. I was with my kiddos. We were, up and around town and riding around. And something very uncanny happened. It was, something that happened today, but it's all like in sequence, because you also get dreams with this kind of connection, very vivid dreams. And whenever I feel, or I have had my twin flame come in or reach out, I've had a dark dream here or there, because it's energies that he carries. Unfortunately, he has very dark energies around him, and they come into my dreams, and I have some, you can say demonic, it's bad, but I know I have my spirit guides and angels that take care of me and my family. But this is something that it is kind of scary, and even in my dream I say, oh God, not again. Like, please, not again, dude. So I have to do cleansings, like cleanse myself and stuff like that. And my kids, I make sure whenever it's me, it's my kids too. All right, we are a unit. So regardless, yeah. So I guess I'll just say it. You know, I saw him today. I saw him today, and then after, actually, it was my 12-year-old. She's in the back seat. Oh, look what I just turned around, the bottom of the deck. So then she's in the back seat, and then we pass a car, and she goes, "Oh, look! Oh my gosh, that's so and so." And I go, "Where?" And I thought he had the another car from before, and I guess not. So this is, I think, the Dark Night of the Soul situation, because it was a rundown little car. And yeah, I was actually with all my 3 youngest kids, and then my 12-year-old girl in the back seat goes, "Look, this is so and so." And I go, "Where, honey?" And I'm looking for the car that he had before. She's like, "No, and this one over here." So it's right next to, and I sped up a bit. I was like, "No way." So then we passed by, and all of us like, "What? Oh my gosh, look who it is." Ha ha ha. So actually, you know, and then my kid wanted to eat McDonald's, and so we went into McDonald's, and you know, he just kept on going. But I mean, without a doubt, that was him. That was him. And ironically, another sign. These are signs, guys, okay? These are signs. And it's a small world, I tell you. This I got at the Dollar Tree the other day. And this is what that little girl, my 12-year-old, would call him. All right? I'm not even going to call it out. So, see, things happen. It's ironic. The universe, my spirit guides, my angels are letting me know, look what's going on with him. And it was kind of sad. It was really, really kind of sad. Because that little car looked run down. He didn't look happy whatsoever. He was just staring straight ahead. I don't know if he saw us or not. I mean, I laughed because it was kind of like a what the heck moment, you know? It was kind of like a, look at this. I know that there may be gossip after this, because I think somebody watches this that's, you know, interested, I guess. So then let's talk about the runner-chaser dynamic, guys. So this video isn't too long. So this runner and chaser dynamic, it happened with me and my twin flame. And no, it doesn't happen with the false twin. Okay? I don't think. No. Gosh, do I remember if it happened with him? No. He was kind of constant with his contact. But that's just another whole video. So then, I mean, this runner-chaser dynamic, it happens because of healing of past wounds. Like the life lessons that need to be corrected and fulfilled. It's the runner-chaser dynamic. And they're not... This is the thing that a lot of people don't understand. The runner is usually the unawakened twin, which is usually the male. And the chaser is usually the female, or the female energy, all right? You guys need to understand me. When I say the male or female, it's the energy, all right? So in LGBTQ communities, relationships, etc., you guys understand me, all right? So then they're running away from their actual own insecurities. That's what's going on, the runner. So the runner can be in a karmic relationship and then be back and forth and then fighting with that person and not getting along, etc., and so confused about this connection that they get into all of a sudden, that they're wondering, oh my gosh, what's happening? Because it's mainly sexual in the beginning, passionate, very sexual, very, you know, come on, I was going out too, I was having fun, you know, but it's very intimately connected, you know. So there is a masculine energy and there's a feminine energy, and most people classify this as the masculine being the twin flame runner and the feminine being the twin flame chaser. But unfortunately, the twin flame runner and chaser phase is very unpredictable. So sometimes it can go on for years, which that happened to me, of course. But regardless, it's kind of like when it stops, as in the first 2 years that he had no contact and we weren't talking, and then his little girl was born. There were 2 years that passed, and then he came back because just things weren't working out for him. So it's kind of like the kid that runs to mom when he falls in the park and gets hurt. That's what happens, because that's the solace. That's the what they didn't have as a child, And I think that narcissistic parents also have a lot to do with what happens to the runner. And it's a huge factor because there was a lot of stories that were told to me by him in regards to the childhood, and it was toxic. So there's the narcissism, that was learned since a child to go ahead and look for that solace in somebody and then lie and act it out. I mean, that is, as I said, it's a whole other video, but regardless, the runner, okay? The runner is the unawakened twin, the one that runs away from true love, the one that does not want to accept that there is a deeper, more profound, and different connection with this other person, the chaser. There's also several other factors that incapacitate the runner from admitting or staying in the twin flame union, like I was saying right now. Outside influences such as family, karmic partners, a narcissistic tendency that the runner holds on to from childhood. So I'm going to shuffle a few cards also while of a few cards for the Rider-Waite deck while I'm doing this also. So the runner also has many childhood insecurities also, and mainly from narcissistic parents also, that's just awful, And then the separation phases come through. Holding on to these tendencies, holding on to these things, acting out in these ways. Look at the ones that are falling out. Oh, goodness. What can I say, guys? What can I say? Holding on to the narcissistic tendencies that they were brought up with, narcissistic parenting that destroyed them, You guys need to find, if you are the runner here, the unawakened twin, find help. Stop holding on to this. Find some kind of help within, outside. There's so much help nowadays, and even spiritual places where you can get cleansing, spiritual cleansing, And then this one fell out too. That is the deception card. The manipulator, the deception, the narcissism. It's right here. I can't believe those two fell out. That's nuts. Oh my gosh. I love tarot. Have I told you guys? I love tarot. All right, so then the chaser, the awakened twin. The one that has the spiritual acknowledgement or previous light within from their spirituality, whether they knew it or not, okay? Because in me, I've always been spiritual, like I said. Never religious. Religion and all these things, like, to me it seems like a cult, many religions. I'm sorry. But to me it's like a cult, and I was just never into it. Never. I wanted to know more. I wanted to dive into more things and know why this, people believe in this, why people believe in that. I've always been super awakened. That's all I can think about, awakened. But then, all right, to enlighten their way for the other twin. I'm reading what I wrote down. So both need to learn lessons, whether you are awakened or unawakened, though, okay? Regardless of what kind of path you're on, the chaser is the one that recognizes the connection first and gets signs, etc., like angel numbers, dreams, signs that I told you guys. Hello. It's just spirit, spirit, the universe, your spirit guides letting you know that this person is, I think that he's getting the help he needs, or realizing, but I really think, you know what, guys? It's the dark night of the soul. I said it right? Dark night of the soul. Oh my gosh, it was the next one on my list. And I didn't even know because I was like looking through the papers. So listen to this. Dark night of the soul. Oh, my beautiful, spiritual people. I love it. It's a period of spiritual desolation suffered by a mystic in which all sense of consolation is removed. It's a period of spiritual desolation suffered by a mystic in which all sense of consolation is removed. I can keep on saying that because it makes so much sense. Anyone may go through a period of sadness or challenge that is so deep-seated and tenacious that it qualifies as a dark night of the soul. It's amazing. And from that, being faced with a dark night of the soul and what they've done to themselves, to others, this is what the unawakened twin is going through. And that's what they have to go through. All right? What they have to go through is the dark night of the soul to realize that they need to change. If not, I mean, if it's not going to happen by themselves, the universe makes it happen. So whether they like it or not, they're going to be pushed into the dark night of the soul, which I think is what's happening to my twin. Because what I saw today, and my kids, I had my 3 kids in the car with me, and we were just having fun. We're always singing and laughing and high vibrations, man. High vibrations all the time. And I saw him. And I saw him. And I felt the emptiness. I saw like the void in his face looking towards the front, you know, just driving and looking forward. Like if there's nothing inside. And I felt that this was it. You know? So you have to look for your soul purpose, all right? That's another one. Soul purpose. Look at this one. Soul purpose. And as I said, twin flames hold a lot of responsibility. They do. Did I say that? I did now. You guys, your soul purpose is you are the true light workers here to make the planet a better place. Do you know that? When you give out this energy, this high vibrational energy, and you let people know how not to be, as in if they act as narcissists towards you and you maintain the high vibrations, you're teaching them not to do that. As this toxic workplace that I had left. Yep. That's exactly why I was there. Somehow, they may not even notice it, but you know what? I've noticed in so many aspects of what I've done, and even like people that I've left behind, as in so-called friends, they clean up their act. As in stop being, you know, the people they were, all right? Just bad, negative, liars, cheaters. It needs to stop. We need to show people as light workers how to be good, how to live in alignment, how to be spiritually elevated, how to do the right thing, and just not want to, you know, mess everybody over, for lack of another word. Okay, so then the awakened twin flame, the more spiritually inclined twin flame, usually knows outright what this connection is about and bewildered by the encounter, but starts to find the knowledge needed to continue on the awakened path. And it's not easy. I've been on it for, what, a year and a half after the ghosting incident and everything? Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. It's been kind of hectic in the work aspect, but I found my passion, which is this. But to concrete something in the work and home front, it's been kind of back and forth. But I know it's going to align. I know it. You keep a positive mind, a positive aspect about it all, you know? And that's the best part, trust me. So then the unawakened twin flame, the twin that has not been aware of what's going on and still lives their life on ego and arrogance, materialistic aspects of life. The dark night of the soul happens, they lose everything, and they get pushed into a deep, dark abyss of nothing, of emptiness. And that's finally the realization of what they need to do. And they need to change, and what they need to change to continue the enlightened path towards their spirituality. And somehow, they knew this all along, deep down inside. But then the arrogance and the materialistic aspect of everything, like I told you guys, mine went away. Look at him there, old man. I'm kidding. So, you know what? It's the aspect of the materialistic thing, what I told you guys about my personal experience, my twin flame experience, that he ghosted and then went off with an earth sign woman that showed him the money. Mind you, I had lost my job, remember? And just had bought a car. And boy, did that spiral. He's of two minds. All right? Working hard. So then, that's basically, yeah. They have to let go of the ego, the narcissistic tendencies. They have to change to continue the enlightened path towards their spirituality. It's what they need to do, their passion, to get rid of the ego, that word. Okay? So the angel numbers. As soon as the enlightenment comes up, and it's a process, it's not like a month and then, oh, wow, we're in union. Okay, no. You're each on your individual path. It takes time, my people. And you're going to see angel numbers also. Angel numbers is an indication of spirit, your God, the universe, your angels that are showing you, hey, listen, turn your head real quick. Oh, there you go. You just saw 1111. Out of the blue. It could have been on the side of a house or the side of a truck that you just passed by. Your spirit guides are trying to, they're thanking you for doing your work, for accomplishing what you need to accomplish in your path for this life. So your spirit guides, through these angel numbers and other signs, just like I showed you, the little honey thing that I don't want to show you again. I'm kidding. That you need to, it's a reminder of what kind of journey you're on and to not forget your true purpose. Don't forget it. Don't forget it, people. Okay, so divine feminine, the female energy, twin flame or soulmate. The divine masculine is the male energy, twin flame or soulmate. Union, when the twin flames are united once again after a phase of separation. Sacred union, a divine intervention of sacred souls. This could be a soulmate connection or twin flame connection. Keep in mind, okay? Mirroring. Okay, so what do you see when you look in a mirror? It's you, right? It's this body that you're using for this life. Have you heard Justin Timberlake's song, Mirror? You should check it out if you haven't. That's pretty much the mirroring of a twin flame. It's like you're my mirror looking right back at me, something like that. So a twin flame is a mirror. A twin flame mirrors your behavior. It's not just the mirroring of our behaviors. It's the tastes and experiences. It's everything. It's us as a whole. They are a true reflection of your inner and outer self being reflected right back to you through the divine twin flame connection. Okay? So then, separation also is a time of non-communication between the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies, where neither, however you say it, of them communicate with each other. It's divinely orchestrated, guys, and no communication is needed. And the only way to clear out any energies that you both need to work on is non-communication. It's not a text here and there. It's not a call. It's not a ding-dong ditch. Is that what it's called? So, okay, so recognition. Recognition is when you recognize that this other human being is your divine counterpart. And it has to do with past lives. Past lives has so much to do with the twin flame connection, because there has to be the clearing of karma from past lives. You have lived past lives. And each life that does not become a union goes on to the next life to then teach new lessons and clear out from the past life before that one. It is a tedious process and can take quite a while. A few lives, I'm guessing. I mean, we don't know what happened in your past lives unless you get some kind of past life regression, hypnosis, etc., which I haven't done, but I would love to do that. Seems interesting. So then we are recycled as spiritual beings. We're recycled. Therefore, there is such a thing as reincarnation. I'd love to do a video on reincarnation. Let me know if you guys would want me to do that. So then karma. Karma is the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existences. That is so cool. And then I believe in good karma, which refers to the spiritual principle of cause and effect. So it is your karma, as in that saying, yeah, karma's going to bite you in the butt. All right, so step 1, love and forgive yourself. Step 2, love and forgive others. Step 3, practice kindness and compassion. And it's kind of like, it's a daily thing. If you wake up and do a little mantra or before you go to bed, that's what I do. You know, even the one that you're forgiving yourself. I'm so sorry, Celia. Please forgive me. No. I'm so sorry, Celia. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. That's how you do it. Over and over until you fall asleep. Nah, you don't have to, but a few times and you're good. Just, you have to say it to mean it. So then bad karma. In something as a twin flame connection, you can bring in the bad karma, which has to do with your past lives and those negative energies you bring in with you. But you know what? Before anything toxic would happen, there's a separation phase. You get what I mean? Do you understand what I mean, guys? The separation phase comes in because it has to. If anything would get toxic, if anything would get out of hand, as in not healthy, there's a separation. Okay? Think about it. So a life partner then, someone other than a twin flame or a soulmate that you also have a deep spiritual connection with. It's someone that comes into your life as a partner for the rest of your life. You may have accomplished any kind of karma, which is the good one, you needed to learn with either a twin flame connection or soul connection. Therefore, the life partner comes in to stay until you both are done with your time here on earth. I mean, I'm waiting for either or. So, you know what? The retrogrades, and then I'm pretty much almost done. The retrogrades, they have a lot to do with the pull of the energies, etc., with these kinds of connections, because they're so intense. So then, you know those times when everything goes like crazy haywire and you can't figure out why? Look up and think, oh my gosh, there could be a planet in retrograde. That was funny. Oh my gosh. Meaning that from the vantage point of Earth, it appears to be spinning backwards, you know, this planet. But what's really happening? The Earth is completing its orbit around the sun faster than other planets outside its orbit. And then it will outpace them. So it looks like that planet is behind. You know, that's when retrograde mayhem breaks loose. So believe it or not, these planetary aspects affect many of us spiritual beings here on Earth, and a lot of things can happen, just like I explained in my twin flame review, that for me it did happen a lot in retrogrades, the back and forth, the separations, and the equinox and solstice. I even threw him out during an equinox the same very day that it started. I think it was 2016. So, okay. Unconditional love. You know what? I'm not going to say what it is. I want you guys to, because I have kind of like a teacher in me, and I love teaching also. I want you guys to love yourselves and know what unconditional love is. In the comments, I want you guys to tell me what your picture, what your thought, what your description of unconditional love is, what it means to you. Tell me what it is. I want to know. I want to know what you guys think. What is your description of unconditional love? I'd love to hear what it is. And I want to hear from you guys. I want to know that all of you amazing souls are knowing and understanding all of this process. And that unconditional love, what your belief is in it, about it. And I hope to see some answers. And let me know if I missed any other kind of twin flame lingo that you've heard of that I may have missed. I may have. I'm not sure. But regardless, this is my passion. This is spirituality. This is tarot. This is tarot. Look at the cards that I'm going to use next. I'm going to do a timeless reading, and I'm going to use these. Golden Thread Tarot. Gorgeous. I'm going to do a timeless reading for you guys. And use the Golden Thread Tarot. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, guys. So write down in the remarks, in the comments, alright, what you think in your eyes, what unconditional love is. Not only with a twin flame connection, with any kind of connection that you may have. And remember that I still have the $30 special going on. And Amira Salon has her cards there that you can purchase also in the description box below. Alright. And I love you guys, man. Thanks for watching my my twin flame Lingo special. Alright, guys. I'm packing up. I'm packing up and I'm leaving. That's like a very common thing these days for me. Yep. Spiritual cleansing. I need to do the RV trip that I wanted to do all across the states. And just enjoy life. Enjoy life, not materialistic things. Enjoy life. Enjoy your family. Enjoy the people around you. Love, enjoy, and respect. Alright, guys? So, leave your comments below. I love you guys. And order your reading. Still on sale. $30 for 30 minutes. Okay? And I'll be in touch with you from 24 to 48 hours for your reading. Okay, my loves? We will talk soon. I'm going to do the mid-month readings this week. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.